Yo, what's up everybody? How is it going? Today we're playing Dota 2, but abilities are shuffled for each hero. Time to mess with your muscle memory. To sum it up, almost every hero has 4 abilities. What do you think will happen if you play with the same hero you used to play with and with the same abilities, but when they are shuffled? Enjoy the game, and remember it's all about having fun, so don't be a wiener and change your key bindings. So here we are. How does this mode work? Well, we are still Shadow Fiend. Nothing about Shadow Fiend has changed per se. Also, this tower is in a weird spot. But nothing about Shadow Fiend has really changed. The thing that has changed is the location of my buttons. Now, while I'm playing Shadow Fiend, well, we kind of had a rule for this. Everybody, to be in the spirit of the mode, had to pick their most played hero. In my case, that's Shadow Fiend. Just, I don't think not really that much of a surprise. But yeah, Shadow Fiend is my most played hero. And so I picked Shadow Fiend. And everybody picked their most played hero. So here we are. We'll see how it goes. That's also, I don't know, do we have a duplicate? No, actually we don't. So it is actually allowed to have the same hero twice. I didn't check for that ahead of time because, you know, anyway. Point being, this is our short range, this is our mid range, and this is our long range race. This is gonna be weird. Also, okay. This is also weird. I think somebody may have messed with the map a little bit. This is a little surprising. That's okay, I guess. I mean, like, I suppose we can play like this. Doesn't really bother me that much. It is a little awkward. Alright, it is a little weird. But we'll see what we can do with this. So yeah. We are playing Shadow Fiend, so we are gonna be going for, you know, Shadow Fiending stuff. The tricky part is, usually when I play Shadow Fiend, you know, I've got my hand resting on QWE. Now I need to have it be resting on QWR. Because, you know, like, you need your races. That's like the big thing. But, we'll see. Alright, that's the mid-range. Gotta go ahead and get used to this. So yeah, anyway, we'll see how it goes down, right? Everybody has their buttons kind of switched around, and it's just kind of like nothing else really has changed, apart from the map apparently, which that wasn't listed, but nothing else is really supposed to be changed. So it's really just kind of like a little bit of a, it's more the kind of change that is something that only works on a meta level. You know what I mean with that? Where it doesn't really work in terms of like gameplay balance, because it doesn't necessarily make one hero stronger or weaker. But the only reason why it works is because we know that there's actually people playing this game. Right? Like, so it only works on that sort of meta level. Alright, we gotta be a little careful here. Don't want to get hit by this guy unless we have to. I get a bottle. Thank you very much. No, that was actually the wrong race. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta... Like, I have the muscle memory for this all wrong now. Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. No. I mean, to be honest, we were playing against Earthshaker, man, which is not necessarily the most powerful hero, but it is a little awkward, nonetheless. Hello. And one more? I missed that? No, it's not enough. That's a shame. That could very much have been a kill. Also, am I not building up souls? Oh, fuck! Oh, no. Oh, damn it, dude. I don't know what those icons look like. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Alright, man, we gotta need to build up some souls. Yeah, I was like... I was wondering, it didn't seem like I was hitting as hard as I should. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, I just skilled the wrong ability. That's what happened. Alright. Well, it's fine. Damn it. Ah, the mode got me. I mean, that's really what the mode is about, so it's not too crazy, but like, it's kind of funny. I will take this really quick. Luckily, we are playing Shadow Fiend, and no, if you're gonna make this kind of mistake, Shadow Fiend is a pretty good hero to make the mistake with. Alright. Oh, hello, creeps. Yeah, the map is definitely a little wacky. Like, it feels like it's just been displaced a little bit. Right? It feels like everything in the map is just like in the slightly wrong spot. Alright. We have our beautiful Necromastery now. I mean, I wasn't gonna skip Raise for it, you know, like, Raise is more important by a long shot, but... Wait, where's this? Alright, kind of lost that boy. Okay. Nuke that down really quick. That camp is there. Alright, we'll just kind of like start chipping away at this. Good. More races. It's kind of annoying. Mostly because we'll not be able to actually skill our ultimate for a while. There's no point to skilling ultimate unless we have, you know, Necromastery. So, a little awkward, but hey. We're still gonna be going Yules. Mostly because, like, we really need the farming now. Oh, we desperately need that. Without it, I'm not sure what we can even get done. Okay, kind of hoping that would reach a little bit further there. Okay, we'll grab ourselves the quick little illusion rune. And then I think I just get more Necromastery right now. Right? I think Necromastery is just more important than anything else. It does stink just because I'm missing out on quite a bit of souls that I would have gotten in the laning stage. But that's fine. Because again, we can just build this up now. And yeah. Oh, that's the wrong button. I get a feeling that will happen a lot today. More so than is even already expected of me, right? That's okay though, because we're starting to actually get ourselves to a level where we need to be at. One poor soul has Invoker. Which that just seems like an absolute nightmare in this mode. I mean, Invoker seems like an absolute nightmare in most modes, to be honest. How is the invoking going? Wait, this just looks like... No, Exodus. I'm using 2 spells. I see. So in other words, you have surrendered yourself. I accept that. Just no invoking at all. Hey, I mean, that's how you can avoid the problem, right? I don't know what's going on in this mid lane. I don't know if this is good or bad for us either. It's kind of weird. Alright, Naga Siren can't really do too much about it. Don't have to. Okay, so the good news is we now have our ultimate. The bad news is that it's level 1. Would be great if it was, you know, a bit more powerful than that. But I guess for our purposes, level 1 will just have to do. Oh, hello, tower. Yeah, the stuff on the map is just slightly off. Alright, grab ourselves these boys. Thank you very much. And we've got Power Threads incoming. I like Power Threads a lot on Shadow Fiend. It just helps with managing your mana pool a little bit. And that's just something that's always a goal. Alright, you gotta make sure that your mana pool is all correct. Okay. More Requiem of Souls. There's an Earthshaker. So I don't think I can really go for a Yule's combo on this guy. I should be able to do it on this though. Ah shit, that's the wrong button. No! Oh. Okay, as a Dragon Knight. I'm leaving. Ah. Threw out the wrong race right there. I'm honestly not sure how interesting a mode like this is to watch. Because it's really more of like a gameplay experience, right? I imagine that if you're just watching, it might just be a little annoying watching me mess everything up. But that's probably not super different from what's normally going on, so maybe it's fine. We did just release the new Dota template, so I'm honestly looking forward to seeing more modes. And you know, this right here is something pretty simple, but it's kind of funny anyway. Like, I think that's fine. Like, let it be something pretty simple. Why not? Alright. I also kind of like this stipulation we came up with, where you have to play the hero you played the most. Because, you know, if I wait to do this and then just play Ancient Apparition, it feels like... Well, yeah, I haven't really played too much Ancient Apparition, so... What's even the difference? But yeah, if you're wondering how to use the template, how to make a Dota bot, like, I uploaded a video on that. Right, not too long ago. It explains everything. It's not the world's greatest video, I apologize for that. Had a few interruptions and some mishaps, but the information is there. And that's really what you're looking for, right? Okay, they're kind of like in the jungle here, just chilling. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is actually fine. Right? Shadow Fiend just kind of doesn't really mind that much. If I can not interact, I'm okay with that. Go ahead and get a push done. Looking at their team, I think we're gonna be taking more of a pushing based approach. So I'll probably go for the presence aura effects buildings here. With Shadow Fiend, it's actually pretty... Like, I think those are both very good talents. And I find it difficult to decide which one I think is more useful. In a lot of situations. Oh, Ironwood Tree. Somebody want an Ironwood Tree? I don't know, it's not really the most useful item, to be honest. Especially for me, you know, as Shadow Fiend, I have access to a whole bunch of resources. Yeah, you want the tree? Alright, have the tree. Dude, I imagine invoking would just be an absolute nightmare. Oh, we're smoking. I kind of messed that up, but not too bad. I took me a second to think about which button to press. Oh, that's why my ultimate came out in kind of a weird spot and at the wrong time. But it was good enough to like continue on with it, so I just kind of let it rip anyway.
Your top tower is under attack.
That's kind of the nice thing about Shadow Fiend, right? Even if it's not perfect, just like fucking let it rip. It's probably gonna do enough anyway. My Dota knowledge is bad. Does attacking building while it's glyphed run down the time or something? You never figured it out from the videos. Nothing. It just doesn't do anything. Like, while the building is glyphed, it just is invincible. There's no benefit to attacking it at that time, but there's also no real downside to it. So, I mean, really, you might as well. Unless, you know, you're taking damage or something. In that case, you probably don't want to do it. But in most cases, it just doesn't really make a difference. It's kind of one of those things about Dota. Like, the way Glyph works, you know, like, all of these things, they're a little mysterious. They're a little tricky to figure out on your own. There's our witch doctor. Oh my, I cannot process this information. Are you guys having the same problem as me? I just looked at that witch doctor skill build and I'm like, it just didn't make sense at all. I just couldn't figure out what he had skilled. Like, processing this information is so difficult. Oh my god. Alright, this is done. I think we do go for this. Just seems like a better thing, you know, just grab that really quick. Since when does it feel? Since the last patch. You no longer can get the, like, super clean one-shot kill. Because now the Requiem, like, you can't be positioned inside of somebody with it anymore. They nerfed that. Because they changed the way Yule's works. But, you can still, because of the fear, pretty consistently get the kills. It fears for longer the more of the lines somebody gets hit by. So there is a pretty significant benefit to doing good with that. No, that's the wrong button! Ah! No! No! Run! Ah, god! Okay. Phase should still work though. Phase should work, yeah. But you really aren't gonna be buying face boots for this specifically on Shadow Fiend. Because that's just gonna make the timing really, like, even more tricky, and I don't know, it just doesn't really seem worth it, to be honest. The benefit is not that huge. Because you, again, like, the fear effect is actually fine. Like, you saw what it lets you do, right? Like, I was able to get a few hits in and then finish it off with a Shadow Raise. So in that way, there's really no problem, right? Like, it doesn't really address any issue to get face boots because you can still kill people with it. Even though the timing isn't as clean anymore. Which is kind of like the biggest issue I personally have with it. You know, before it was like this really nice, pretty thing. And now it's just a little less pretty. But it still works. You know, I wonder what everybody's most played hero is. You know, since we're kind of like doing this thing right now, for example, something that kind of surprised me is that Alkimo's most played hero isn't actually Terrorblade. It's Dragon Knight. So like, kind of like, hook me up, man. Like, well, what's your most played hero? Like, give me some data. I'm all about them data. Hell yeah. Eventually, hopefully, we're gonna need to hire a data analyst for Chroma. That's gonna be something for the future, though. Alright, we're taking quite a bit of damage here, but I think it's time to just, like, swing right back. Yeah, no, don't really want to fight that. Not like that, at least. I'm stunned, which is not great. Oh, this guy has Radiance. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Ooh. We have some lifesteal which we can use. I don't know how long that situation back there is gonna be going on. But I wanna be ready to potentially, maybe, possibly help. It's not that hard, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Invoker seems like a nightmare. Because, like, Invoker is all muscle memory, right? And that should be enough, right? Yeah. Cool. Don't mess with me. This is my baby. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Alright, mess with me. You got me. You did it. You did it. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. I definitely appreciate that. And let me know what's your most played hero. Alright, I'm curious. Quite curious. Okay.
Invisibility.
Deal lady. Lifestealer. Most played heroes Nyx, surprisingly absolutely nobody. 70% win rate, baby. Nyx is cool. I actually think Nyx is kind of a neat hero. Nyx is just kind of like a sneaky little sucker, you know, goes hiding. Yeah. Sneaky little boy. You ever read YouTube comments? Yeah, all the time. I don't have that problem of reading the, like, I don't really have a problem with reading the YouTube comments. You know, to be honest, I don't really make the most controversial videos, so I don't have to deal with a lot of bullshit either. The biggest bullshit I have to deal with is people telling me how I should produce my content, which, you know, like, that's alright. That's your opinion. So I think we get rid of the Wraith Band. And we just get a BKB. BKB seems like a decent choice. Just all around oops. I gotta hit these better. Just all around a good item. I'm also pretty happy about these Vampire Fangs, you know. Actually, you know, just some lifesteal. Not a crazy amount of lifesteal, but some. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Should be enough. Well, I hope that worked out for you. I guess maybe like trading the Spur Breaker for BKB usage is not the worst thing. But I imagine it's also not what you're really going for.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay, we should try to like get a push in. To be honest, a Shadow Fiend doesn't fall off that hard. I was about to say, you know, Shadow Fiend isn't the strongest late game, but Shadow Fiend is pretty strong late game. But it feels like we can maybe, you know, go for something before the Dragon Knight starts being a real pain in the ass. My two most played heroes are Lone Druid and Death Prophet. Hey, that's like a neat little combination. Alright, I am probably just dead. Yeah. Kind of like, you know, thought the fight was gonna be more up here. Turns out it was moving downwards away from us. It's always a bit difficult to read that, right? No, Akimo? Got him. Yeah, my team doesn't really seem to be looking that great. Wait, Pudge is 2 and 9. It's Butterfly not dealing well with the with the different hotkeys. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell, you know, what is a hotkey issue, what's not. Ursa have attack range for you.
Your middle tower is under attack.
No, the hotkeys are fine. Just take the excuse, dude. Take the excuse, alright? I gave you a freebie. Oh, what's that? Clumsy net. I don't want that. I don't want a clumsy net. I don't want to be clumsy. I don't want to be netted. I don't like that item. Like, honestly, out of all of the... No. Out of all of the, like, neutral items, that's probably my least favorite one. Just because it's kind of... It doesn't feel good, you know? Like... You just kind of, like, root yourself. Who wants to root themselves? Never a big fan of that, right? I feel like, in terms of design, it's always a bit sketch. It always feels like something that's made for more for the designer than made for the players. Where it's like, hey, this is neat, you know, like, you gotta weigh the options. Is it good? Is it bad? When to use it? All of that stuff. Well, if you're actually playing with it, it oftentimes just feels like, oh great, I'm getting fucking scammed over here. Oh, damn, we're talking about getting scammed. I'm dead. God damn it. Seem to know wherever I go. Alright. That's a good return. I like it. I like it. Yeah, those were some lucky bashes from the Spur Breaker. I think we want to tank up a little bit more. Like, get a Satanic, probably. You know, get some actual proper lifesteal, not this... Not this wiener little thing right here. Not this wiener little vampire things. Yeah, kind of running into them a lot, which is unfortunate. I mean, I am kind of out there a little bit, so... Yeah, you run around the map. Eventually you get caught. That's how it goes. It is what it is. You want to play risky, sometimes that doesn't work out. I don't know where those creeps are. They're like around here somewhere. I got killed. I got some of them. Didn't get all of them, but like some of them. Anyone wants Mindbreaker? Isn't that good for you? I mean, I'll take it. Like, it's not bad for me. It's probably better than the Vampire Fangs.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Alright. Silences. Attack speed. A little bit of bonus damage. That all sounds good to me. Especially since we're about to get better lifesteal anyway. I was playing Disaster this weekend, and I noticed it's kind of hard to come back once you start losing. Any tips? You can generally build very defensively in a way that you don't need to... Like, that you will never come into a losing position. Like, I'll be completely honest with you. The game is a little bit hard to come back from if you take early disaster damage. That's just something that happens. But it is also quite possible to play in a way that you really shouldn't be taking early disaster damage. For example, as long as you just make sure that you always have 2 connections of each kind before a disaster, like before a disaster were to happen, it's actually impossible for you to take damage. Like, you will just never ever take damage. And if you just kind of keep those things, those sort of things in mind, you'll get to a point where you'll be fine. And you can kind of use the early game advantage to your benefit. So the early game shouldn't care about card functionalities. The way I would recommend you play in the early game is not so much worrying about what the cards you get do, more about what can they do in the future. Right? And then I would prioritize getting good connections as opposed to going for strong effects. That's, from my experience, kind of the best way of making sure that you make it all the way to the end, if that's your priority. Okay. Ah, he's flying. I can't catch up with that. I don't know what you want me to do about that. I need an MKB or crits or something. Gotta do a little bit more damage. Yeah, flying dragon. Nasty, nasty, nasty. But in terms of like basic strategy, you should kind of like strive towards having one of the rooms with like a strong effect as the centerpiece, which is something like the gravity chamber or the commander's chamber, like most chambers specifically. But by kind of like making something like that the centerpiece of your strategy, you can then later, or you can for the early game, just kind of like take it a little bit chill and kind of play it a little bit safer. And just acquire tools. And then in the late game, once you are already pretty safe, then you start using those tools and putting together like a puzzle. But this is where it really like... For very casual play, you don't need what I just described, but if you're playing with a bunch of people that kind of have a better understanding of the game, then it starts becoming relevant. Especially if you want to play stuff on the higher difficulties with like the catastrophes instead of the disasters and that kind of stuff. Then it can definitely help a lot to actually have a lot of strategy from the very beginning. Well, actually, it's just pretty important to have that on the higher difficulties. Oh man, what a shackle. Did we get him? Crap. Alright, taking quite a bit of damage here, but I'm still looking alright.
I forgot I had this.
Oh, nice.
4 years now.
Hey, Shu!
Longer than my current life expectation. Smile end with funny meme here.
Fucking brutal, dude. Alright, thank you very much, Shuda. Yeah, 4 years is a pretty long-ass time, isn't it? Well, I think we may have won. That was a good fight. Wiener bombing. Why am I the wiener? What did I do? Wait, what did I do? Why am I a wiener? Just play Shadow Fiend. Killing tier 4s. Oh, is that not allowed? Well, we gotta end the game somehow, right? I'm not just killing tier 4s, I'm killing your ancient. There we go. Damn, I'm really impressed with that Invoker. I'm really impressed with the Invoker. That's a rough environment to play Invoker in. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, Don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Definitely appreciate that. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.